Remember Flashpoint? Welcome to my solo let's play. Now, for me, buying board games and actually playing them are two separate hobbies, so I thought I want to go back to the games that brought me into the hobby, and I thought we can start with Flashpoint. Now, I set up the game with the normal rules, and this happened, which I don't like. I'm going to play with the Extinguish specialist and the Rescue specialist. He doesn't have a lot of action points, but he gets 3 Extinguish action points for free, and she can move 3 tiles for free. Now, I do have a bit of bad luck with this game. This is like the 4th time I had to make this video, so let's hope this will work, right? So blue starts. What we could do is move 1, 2, extinguish this for free, move up to see if this is a person, and lose 1 of his free extinguish actions. Or we could move in and start getting out those fires. Yeah, let's move in. 1, 2, remove this fire for free. Then I could move in for 1. That's my last action point. I have 1 free extinguish action. So I'm going to turn this into smoke. It's not adjacent to the fire, so it won't become fire again that fast. And that was blue's turn. 1 and 2. Right here. Okay. White's turn. We have 3 free movement actions. So 1, 2, 3. It is a person. They have 4 movement or 4 action points left. Let's start by getting him into safety. 2 and 4. 6, 3. Right where we are, but not adjacent to fire. Let's see what we can do in this kitchen. I could remove 3, move 1, extinguish this, and then I have 1 left. Move here to see if it's a person. Let's try it. I'm removing this fire for free. Move 1 over. I'm going to use 1 action point and 1 free action point to extinguish this fire. So I have 1 action point left. Let's see if this one is a person. No, it's not. Okay. New fire. 2 and 4. In here. And we get a new POI token. 6, 2. Right here. Next to us. Move him here for 2 and save him. For my free movement action, I'm going to move twice for the cat. I could move him into this space here. What are the chances that I will roll a 6, 3 in the next 2 turns? 6 and a 7. That was close. Okay. Now we get a new POI on 3, 4. Right where blue is. I'm going to remove this for 1 action point for free. Move up 1, 2. Remove this for free. And I have 1 action point left. which I'm going to save. Right? 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. 6. Oh, that's not good. So this turns into fire now. Here's my plan. If we're going to save the cat, for 2, then move the ambulance for another 2. So I have 3 movement left, which will be 1, 2, and 3 for an empty one. Okay. Now we know. That was my turn. A 6 and a 6. This smoke becomes fire. Okay. And we get a new POI on 4, 3. Everyone is in the kitchen. We should get the second one, 1, 3. For this specialist, we have 1 extra action point. What can we do? I don't really like this here, but it will take a long time to go there. So I could go 1, extinguish, 2, open the door, and move here for 4. I could go and see this question mark, or I could move 1, extinguish, chop down the wall for 2, 3, and move here for 4. In this room, I don't like this hazmat. Okay, move 1, extinguish for 3. So I have 3 action points left. Move 1 and chop down on this wall for 2. Maybe it's good if we have another walkway. 1 and 7. So now we have another explosion. I think I'm glad I wasn't in the room. But we definitely have to go there now. Do we have still 3 POIs on the board? Yes. That was blue's turn. Now it's white's turn. What are we going to do? Maybe it can move 1, 2. That was for 3. This is an empty one. That was 1, 2, 3. Those were my 3 movements. Now she only has to spend 1 action point to chop down a wall. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to save 1 action point for the next turn. Okay. Fire on 1, 4. And a new POI on 4, 2. Chop down this wall for 2. Move 1 for 3 and extinguish this for 3. Or move 1 for my 3rd action point and extinguish this for 3. Okay, nothing more I can do. We have a 6 and a 6. That was close. So this turns into fire. This game. White's turn. What we're doing. So here's my question. I can move either one of those 2 people twice, which lands us both time on this spot with the fire hazard. So my idea is to move this fire hazard out of the way, which I could do this turn. And then we're a bit safer. We still have this flare up here, but let's do it. 1, 2, that was my free movement. Move this for 4. I can move 1 back in, and I have 1 action point left. 1, 2, 3. No, let's keep that one. 4 and 5. Blue's turn. Let's extinguish some fire here. So this is for free. Move 1, extinguish 1 for free, 1 for an action point, and I have 1 point left, which I will save. 5 and 5. Okay, white's turn. 1, 2, 3. That was my free movement. Then 1, 2, and I have 1 action point left. We can have a look at this token, which is another empty one. 1, 4. So fire, smoke on smoke becomes fire, which turns him into fire as well. Removing 1, 2, remove that for free. 3. I'm saving up this one, not much I can do with it. So move, get new fire on 4 and 8 in the gaming room. Okay, white's turn. Oh, we have, I forgot to roll for another 4, 5. No, for another POI. Let's get her into safety. 1 free movement and then 2 with her. She's safe. And then 1, 2, free movement. I'm going to save this one as well. 6 and a 3. So this now becomes fire. And we get a new POI on 3, 5. Everyone is in the kitchen. Blue's turn. I'm going to spend 2 to drop on this wall. So now we have 1 walkway. That was 2. Move 1. Those are my 3 actions. Now I'm going to extinguish you for 2 for free. I have 1 action left and 1 free action, so I could actually spend this one and the free one to remove this fire. That was good. I hope that was right. 1 and 7. Great. I just extinguished this. Let's hope I'm not rolling anything on white's turn over there. Okay. 1, 2 for free. Then 3, 4. We get new fire. 5 and a 3. That's better. So this would be smoke, but turns into fire. Blue's turn. I'm going to extinguish this one for free. Move for 1. Extinguish this one. I should have 1 action point left, actually, right? I hope this was right. You fire at 4-8. So this becomes fire. And it's White's turn. Okay, let's bring her into safety. For 4. And I'm going to move in 4, 3 for free, and this one for 4. Three and 3. Not what I wanted. So I think we're safe for this turn because it only flares up if there's fire. So please don't roll a 3-3 next turn. Extinguish this for free. Move 1. Extinguish this, 1 for free, 1 for my action point. So I have potentially 2 points left. Which let me remove this fire here. 5 and 6. Uh-oh. I get a new... I always forget that. 5 and 8. Not there. So I'm going to remove the smoke. It costs us 2 points because she has to pay double for it. So, but it's gone now. 2. Then I'm moving for free. 1, 2. And I have 2 action points left and 1 free movement. Move her 1 step closer. Okay. New fire at 6-8. I was thinking before, like, at least he's not close to fire. Now he started a fire. What does blue work out? There's not a lot I can do. That's for sure. So we could actually move here for 1. Move the fire truck twice, or for 2. So we're closer to this region here. But that was my turn. 3 and 7 is here. Not next to fire. And it's White's turn. I think it could be worth it to get the ambulance back to this space here. What if we, for our 4 action points, move the ambulance and the fire truck over here? So blue can start getting this fire here in this living room space for us to bring the people out and then move over here. Yeah. So I'm going to spend 2 points for the ambulance and 2 points for the fire truck to move down here. Then I'm spending my free movement actions to go up to him. Six, 2. Yeah, it's time. Move 1, extinguish for free. Move 1. So I have 1 of each action left, which I'm going to extinguish this fire. Okay. 1 and a 6 up here. I'm going to divide this rescue mission, spending 2 to move him down here. I'm moving for free and spending 2 to move her down here. And I have 2 free movement left, which lets me go back to him. Okay. 6 and a 5. That's not good. Blue is going to extinguish this fire for free. Move 1. Extinguish the smoke for free. And I have 2 action points left. 1 and 2. 5, 6, 6 and 3. I just put this out. Okay, again. 2 for him, move 1, 2 for her, go back to him. 1 and 7. Okay. I could move him for 1, extinguish for 3, move her for 2, and then stay there. 6, 4. Jesus. White's turn. 1, 2. And move for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 5, 1. I'm going to move her down to safety for 2. Move in and extinguish this smoke for 3. But that was my turn. 2 and a 6. Oh my god. White's turn. Spend 1. Move 3 for 1, 2. Spend 2. 3, 4. And I have 1 action point left, I think, which I'm going to save. We're close. 5 and 2. That's not good. So move 1. Extinguish for 3. 2, 3. Which is all I can do. 6 and 5. That is bad. Okay. So this smoke turns into fire. So if a fire ever appears on a hazmat, it has an explosion, and hazmat turns into a hotspot. Now this hazmat is on fire, and this space becomes a hotspot. Okay, that was blue's turn. Now white. So I was thinking about spending 2 action points to put down this wall. Remember, only 1 action point to chop, and then moving him out here. Now he's not saved yet. And ages ago I should have rolled for another POI. Over here, okay. He's not saved yet, but he's out of the house. So roll for fire. 3 and 2. Over here. Now we're going to save him for 2. And I'm going to save 1 action point for next turn. Fire on 5, 6. Ooh, okay. Okay. This moves up here. This wall. This wall. This wall. Now we have a flare up, which means we have to roll again. 1 and 4. Great. So like so, which becomes another hotspot, I think. We get a 4, 7 POI. But we should be able to win this turn, because I'm going to move him for 2, move the ambulance for 2, and with that save the 7 victim. Which I don't believe, but I think we just won. Okay, I hope everything was working this time, but thank God we won the game. And I hope I did not cheat. Now I'm interested. What are the games that brought you into the hobby? What the ones you go back time after time and play? And yeah, I hope you will follow me on this journey back in time. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!